So as any project would start, we're gonna always use the lucky and handy cardboard. The fuck is that? Well, wow, no, that flying. First, we're gonna start off with a little piece of cardboard, and then we're just gonna mark out the length of how we're, gonna portal, make the portal gun look. And I'm already stuttering. This is a good start. Anyway, afterwards, I'm gonna use actually a table to crease each side because I'm too lazy to get a ruler and actually put work into it. But hey, who cares? Who really does? Who really does care? Me. I honestly do care. Either way, yeah, it's gonna look like that, and you can see it works really well. Afterwards, we're gonna cut them, and we should get separate inlays like that. Now we're gonna draw on this little Elmer's foam board, and this is just an average shape you can probably buy at like Home Depot or whatever. And we're gonna take the piece of the cardboard and gonna trace them out on the board like so. Yes, I picked a really big board because I want to make sure we have enough material if we need to make a second one or if we want to make some improvements. And yeah, so like I said, we're just gonna line up each different piece of cardboard that we cut out before, and as long as we do the correct, we should at least have one 6x6 and then one 6x3. And now that we have each line out of the cardboard onto the foam board, we're just gonna take our little X-Acto knife and cut out each of the lining. And like I said, or at least now, you should have two of these, so we should probably make a double one. So after you're done cutting the first one, you can trace it out on the second side and make another one. Also, this stuff is very thick, so if you think that just cutting straight through it will be easy, I don't know, maybe it will be because maybe I just suck. I don't know. After making another piece, they should be the front and the top. And with one of the side pieces, I actually took them and put 3 circles on them. This is going to be like the holes where he fires off the portals on his portal gun. The next part is optional. You can just do a flat top or a round top, it really doesn't matter. But what I did was I took the top of a soda bottle and cut it off, and then I used a saw blade to cut the cap off since the top part plastic is so tough. This will be able to give us like a rounded top, just like Rick's portal gun, on this little tube where the energy spear is held in. In the end, yes, it probably will not look perfect, but just get it the best you can, and maybe rub it on the ground like cement if you have to. Okay, back to the front plate. So what I did was I took this thing called Basic Acrylic Colors Unbleached Titanium and mixed it with my black paint for the front piece of the portal gun. Now you're probably wondering, what exactly will this do? And to be completely honest, I have no idea. But you know what? We're just gonna experiment. We're just gonna see what happens. Let's just hope nothing doesn't look like crap in the end. But hey, let's find out together. Am I right? I'll just paint and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm gonna be totally honest. This stuff, I don't know what it is, but it worked out pretty well. Like this stuff makes it look pretty freaking good. Like the black has definitely like been like bolded out, and now it just looks more like instead of just like a dark color, like I mean, it looks like a dark gray, like with the lighting. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but I'm trying to say it looks good, and I'm just thankful I didn't have to like restart this because I'm gonna be totally honest. I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have just been like, meh. Just slap on some tape and it'll be good. In the end, it looked like this, and it looks pretty good. Not bad. Now back to the actual portal gun. What I did was I took the soda bottle from before and I traced it on top of one of the pieces of the gun. And afterwards, I cut it out so that bottle would fit in properly. And afterwards, I took the front plate and I just backed it up at least half an inch from the edge of the board. So far, it's already coming together as Rick's portal gun. After that, I attached the other two sideboards onto the front piece. So far, it's looking pretty good. I say we're about halfway done with it. This next scene was gonna be for the main like green color that I was gonna use for Rick's portal gun. So my first idea and my final idea was to use this kind of like green fabric I found. Now this is from actually a poncho, like a raining poncho. It was $1. I got it from the dollar store, or at least a family member did, and they didn't need it, so they gave it to me, and I didn't need it, so I just did it for this. So yeah, I thought this worked out really well. Nice. Camera, I know, look, I know I'm at 20%, I'll fix it later. So, yeah, I'm planning on using this for the, like the frame on the front and probably in the tube. But yeah, if you don't have something like this, I would just suggest maybe using like, I don't know, taking like some paper, and, like coloring it like green, maybe like a plastic green folder, and just like taping it on, gluing it on. That's probably the best option. But for now, I'm using this because this is working best for me. Now I'm taking just a tiny piece of the poncho and I folded it up to give it more of like a bold little like side of green because this stuff is pretty thin. But what I did was I placed it on the inside of the portal gun to give it a green look on the front. Now this stuff, I'm not sure what it's made out of, but I had to be extremely careful with it because apparently when it's been heated it dissolves, so that's not fun. And now I just now thought of actually doing this, so it's not gonna be perfect. But what I did was I had to put the number like system on like the back of his gun. I had to put that on. I totally forgot about that. So what I did was I just kind of put a little piece, like a small rectangular piece on the bottom of it, and then I just kind of painted it black. And then like yeah, like that. And then I just kind of took some paper, I colored it red and cut out C137 on it so it would give it that little look. And afterwards, yeah, that's looking pretty good. I like it. Definitely is fitting, it's definitely coming together well. Afterwards, I put the bottom piece on, which now I'm thinking about it probably wasn't a good idea. But as I did it, there was some hot glue that, stuck out, guess I didn't want that, but hey, it'll be fine, whatever. Now for the back handle part. What I wanted to do was use a foam board because they would come together, but foam board isn't really meant to bend. So what I did was I took a Pringles can and took measurements on how far I needed to bend and how far I had to curve. So yeah, I took a bunch of measurements and afterwards I had to place them on the Pringles can, and it was a tedious process, but it worked out in the end, and it definitely made an improvement on how I wanted to make the handle work, which I will get into that later. After I got all the measurements I needed, like the length, width, height, radius, circumference, stuff like that, I had to mark it on the Pringles can so we can make sure I got every single piece correct and all like the edges. If that makes sense, I don't care anymore. I'm tired. These audio recordings are different. I really don't care. After marking it all, I cut it out, and now it looks like this. This is definitely the right size I need, and if I use this for the foam board, I almost forgot. It definitely should fit on perfectly. Look pretty good. Like I just said, man, why did I do this to myself? So I cut out the foam board with the same height and length to match with the cut out Pringles can. And I had to curve the piece so it would look the same when it rolled over. Okay, and now this next part is going to be wordy and confusing maybe, but I will explain the best I can. So I went to Home Depot and bought some PVC pipes. The PVC pipes are going to be the handle. What I did was I bought one 3-way pipe and two 6-inch pipes, but we're only going to use one of them. When I took the PVC pipe, I traced a small hole into the back piece that we just curved, and then I like. Sorry, how am I going to explain this? I promise you, I have scripts. I'm reading them. I don't look at them. Then I traced a small hole into it so that the pipe would fit in. But then I used the PVC, like 3-way pipe, to cross it off and also put some weight into it. Afterwards, I glued it on, and so far it's looking close to being done. We're gonna do this. Afterwards, I had to put on some extra details real quick. But other than that, it's basically done. I mean, I'm very proud of this, and all the other details and other stuff I need to talk about, I'll talk about them right now.
Now, like, I don't even have any excuse why this project took so long. Like, I guess my only really reason is I'm a procrastinator. What you gonna do? I probably could have been done with this probably for a month, but it took me 4. Either way, I'm really proud of this thing. Yeah, sure, it took me way longer than it should have, and it's still not that impressive, but I'm still proud of it. And I know I was supposed to do this while the hype for Rick and Morty was still like going on and died over like 5 months ago. But yeah, see, I feel like I would or should apologize for this video being taking so long, but at this point, what's new? It's probably gonna happen again. I'm not gonna make promises I can't keep. But this a promise I can keep. I know for a fact that I have a bunch of planned stuff. I like legit. I have like a whole I've been writing my crap down, and I'm actually like planning ahead. I actually have so many. Look at this. See, these are all ideas I have. Like, trust me, guys. I have things planned. I just need to do them and not be me. Thanks for watching. You probably didn't watch. Probably just skipped to the end. I'm gonna make it like an annotation thing, whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, this has been a long ride, and I'm so glad I could finally post this, knowing that I did this. It took me too long. It took me way too long. It took me like half the year. Cause the last video was the last day of summer, and right now, this day as I'm recording, it's the first day of the second semester of school for me. Nice going, Josh. So I went an entire semester without making a single video. And I can't even make an excuse like, oh, I had school, because I had school the entire time, and I'm pretty sure I had school when I made the first like 4 videos, so I can't make an excuse. Yeah, but thanks for at least dealing with my crap. I hope you think this was cool, and if you one person who's like, I'll make that, don't watch that video. I just do this for fun. Cause come on, man, like this shit is not quality. Like, this is not quality. It's cool, but it's not quality work. Seriously though, thank you guys for at least dealing with my crap. Like, this took too long to do. I'm not gonna be one of those YouTubers like gone for like 3 months, come back for 2 days, says he won't do it again, and then is gone for 4 months. There's only one person in my channel who's gonna know who that is. I'm looking right at you. You guys are done here. I'll see you in the next video. I promise. Okay, no, I just said I won't make promises I won't keep, but I know that the next video will be something cool. Definitely is gonna be something I'm definitely gonna like. I know you guys are gonna like too. And I guess that's just the way